Welcome. Taco versus JWT T6 DMT. A little bit of a late start. 1 minute past wall drop, but looking to be quite a good game. I'm hoping. Got Taco as the access, and JWT is the allies with the advantage on canal crossing. Was a random point. Just unfortunate for these guys. We do have Burger Bridge, Locosito, and Flint getting across the rope bridge. Hopefully they can get across before they're spotted. First shot's going out. First tank does go down. Taco is down 3, JWT still at 4. See if this tank knows where they are. It does seem like they... Yep, they have been spotted. First shot goes in, and it is a whole shot. JWT hitting the bridge, trying to get this tank, make it 1-4. Shot does go out, and it looks like it shatters. Oh, but it's Rabbi Steve gunning. No, that makes sense why he didn't make any of those shots. I'm just kidding, love you, buddy. Alright. Third tank coming back up for Taco. Slowly but surely do have this tank playing far south for JWT. Making sure they don't get a wrap around. Because that's one of the only ways you can really get canal crossing to push all the way around. If you're the axis. Shots going out. Both miss. Shatters off the turret. That backup, that third tank coming up for Taco does start helping out. Shot does go in to the hole. Looks like that shot was a turret. You're gonna be able to finish him off. And shot hits pole. Not able to do it. Backs up into cover. did see that P4. Turret. Shatters off the hole. Looks like that is a hole shot. JWT missing that third shot. And they do take that take out. Great job by this crew not panicking, not getting that first shot, but they are going to have to worry about this tank wrapping around on them. So the first JWT tank does go down. And second tank also went down. Let's see, was that? It was this tank. They were able to get a shot on it, so now two JWT tanks are down. 3 TACO tanks with the 4th coming out of spawn. Third JWT tank goes down. It is now 3-1 in favor of the Axis. And they are taking back Canal Crossing. Go ahead and take a look at combat scores. If I can get it to pull up. Maybe not. All right. Alright, TACO back up to full strength. Recon Blade does capture that Axis tank on the top. Barely misses out on the Sherman coming up. There we go. Able to get those combat scores up. So it is looking pretty even across the board there. I think we are going to get an engagement down on town center. First shot goes in for both tanks. The Allies getting the first shot in, making Axis have to back off. Long range shots coming in. But they are able to get the double tap on the Sherman here for it to go down. Both tanks have pushed back off town center. Second shot does shatter. Attempting the double tap from the Allies, not able to get it. One shot does go into Allies tank from the Germans. They are able to double tap this tank. Coming off from town center. Coming out. For the Axis. P-strike coming in from the Allies. Able to get it. First P-strike for TACO does land, and that is one for each team, 2 allowed per game. Ricochets off the front. Do believe this tank broke down. Oh, second shot ricochets off the front. Able to get another shot in turret. More shots ricocheting off that front armor. Able to get a shot in front armor of the Sherman. They are going to have to back up. Tank does go down. Able to push it. It's not able to get that one. Messing with some stream settings. That is my bad. A little bit of MG for the disrespect afterwards. Alright, now you can see we have the timekeeper on the left side there. Again, JWT as the allies, TACO as the axis. They do have the advantage there with time by about 4 minutes. Now something more 5 minutes, I should say. Sorry. Has been updated. This tournament T6 cap time is only worth half a point instead of a full point, like previous tournaments. Try to push more towards combat instead of just simply holding point. Now TACO has taken the north. That is a huge advantage for them, as it is difficult to get up there as the Germans. I'm sure the Allies will try to take that back. Recon plane comes in from TACO. Not going to get anything. JWT sending out a recon tank. Multiple tank pings going out. One shot did go into the Sherman in the back. Allies able to take out that northern P4, keeping them back to the north. That is going to be very big for them. Oh, they moved a second tank up there. Man. Snuck it right on by me there. It's that recon, looks like that recon tank down south. And the P4 running around each other down here. Greyhound did get seen, but is moving on. Sherman does land around on that P4 quite a distance. First round hitting a fence. Backs up to rep. Ping does go out. It's going to give the opportunity for this Sherman to move up. We do have that Greyhound sneaking around in the back. Now if he does cross into hard cap, they are going to know that he's back there. Three Shermans moving up to the north. Pushing in. That one is just cooking. P4 is going to get first shot in. That P4 is just going to continue to move. They are able to get to cover. P4 is going to push out, but this Sherman is here ready to help his friend. First shot from the P4 ricochets off hole. First shot goes in, it is into the hole from the Sherman. They are able to take that P4 out. As JWT is halfway through the cap. That Greyhound sitting back here waiting. They are going to know that P4 is there. They do know that Greyhound is there. Shot goes in, not sure where that hit. That Greyhound is going to get out of there. Recon plane from Taco does go over. It is going to catch all four tanks. Greyhound is going to go down. JWT is going to get the cap though. Do have this P4 moving up around through the back. Four allied tanks, 3 Axis. Shots do start going out. It's like this P4 did not hit, did not penetrate. Second shot from the Sherman does not pen. Third shot does finish him off. It's now 2-3 in favor of JWT as far as tanks go. Three Shermans, 2 P4s. Recon plane for JWT goes out, and it is going to get both tanks that are alive. P4 somehow gets first shot off there. You know, they had their gun facing the other direction. Sherman misses its shot, P4 waiting. Sherman getting its third shot off. P4 not phased. Confident in their gunner to make that shot. And for that Sherman to miss its shot. Now goes back 2-2. far as tanks around point, Taco does have all 4 P4s coming back up. JWT does have 4. 1 is still in HQ though. And that Sherman is pushing up. First shot does go in for the P4, but they were not repped enough. But insult to injury. The MG there. As that P4 goes down, the remaining tanks do come up for Taco. Taco having to bring a Jeep up. With its crewman. Jeep is free game. Get taken out. Do have Sherman come across the bridge, took a shot, but it did not pin it. First shot misses. Second shot from the P4 does hit. Does go down. P4 with 1 shot. P4 does get 1 shot into this Sherman. Flanking. Second shot misses, first ally shot hits. P4 is able to take out that flank tank. P4 missing its first shot, Sherman not able to get that in. Sherman's getting into position in the north. Round does go out. That is a strategy I have not seen before. Are able to take out a P4 coming up from Chapel. Being the do go out. Cat progress is stopped. Burger Bridge coming around the back. Shot does go in. to the Sherman. Not returning fire. Second shot goes in, not able to get a second hole shot. Two turret shots. Does take 3 to take him out. That is heavy as I am thinking of. Since the new update, I am not totally positive on the turret hits. But Taco Bridge does take out that Sherman. Cap progress starts for Taco. There's just the one Sherman tank left. They are in quite a spot here, in a predicament. And the shot comes in and finishes them off. Taco going to recapture the point. Go ahead and take a look at these scores. Let me get them updated here. Fix this guy real quick. Alright, and as we can see, JWT. Hold on, let me make sure that is correct. That is not correct. That is my bad. First time doing the live combat scores, already fucking it up. I'm doing terrific. Need to switch them around. Now, of course, those are unofficial combat scores, as it does not take into account the scoring of DMT with the highest crewman in the crew. It just takes in all combat scores. Now, with the Axis taking that back, they are going to start gaining time advantage. While there's a little break in the action, he can give you a quick insight. That's how the scoring works. As Nico has 285, so obviously they're going to have a little bit more in this crew, about 12 points worth, affecting combat scores. That's why they are unofficial. It is nice to give you a slight idea. have shots trading up here. Make sure my stream went live this time, as it did not go live previously last week. Oh, double recon coming around for JWT. Cab progress is going to start. Front door Sherman does go down. Those Greyhounds pushing out into the open. Marks do go out. First shot for the P4 does miss. One Greyhound down. Second Greyhound does go down. Take out a front door Sherman. Looks like they got close to crossing into that forest guard square, but not able to. Don't believe they actually went into it. JWT P-Strike, our second coming in, does just barely miss, but does get some hits off of it. Recon playing for JWT. He's gonna get 2 of those. Taco having a strong command of the north now. Taco Recon is coming in, is going to catch that Sherman sitting on the road.
What? How's it going so far?
Oh, you snuck on in here, did you?
Yeah, just finished up.
Taco is honestly holding JWT down pretty well. Give you current scores. Have Mr. Savage of the 6th joining us, dropping in unannounced like an asshole.
You did ask me to come by. It's
I
just,
will never admit to that. Oh no, glad to have you. Uh, Unofficial score right now is Taco at just under 5,000, JWT at 2,000 combat. Time is they do have 15 minutes over JWT. Taco is absolutely locking out Canal Crossing as the access, which I was not expecting.
no, set up pretty good.
They have done quite well. JWT did take the point at one uh, and held it for a good bit for about 15 minutes. Well, they took point first for 4 minutes, and then took it again for about 10. And since then, they have not been able to get it back. Sherman getting absolutely pummeled. Up north. It does look like all of the P4 shots have shattered or ricked. They don't have a hit in them, but they have a hit into each of the P4s going at it. Both
Yeah,
P4s.
looks like they keep hitting the fence.
Do they? Hmm. It's like a JWT recon plane coming out. So did that recon plane catch all 4 tanks or just 3?
Yeah, I think it did catch all 4.
Oh, are you on Allies?
Yep.
Or Axis?
No, I'm on Allies.
You are on Allies.
Well, now that they know where all 4 are, see if they can plan something accordingly.
It's like the northern TACO tanks are readjusting. TACO recon plane coming out is going to get 2 of them. Second turret shot into that Sherman. And that P4 is going to push that Sherman and take it out. Why don't you give us an update on those other 2 DMT games that went on, just got over. Don't actually know how those went.
Yeah, I think so. It's kind of looking like all 3 are going to be pretty one-sided.
Really?
Yep. I think EXO won by a pretty healthy margin. It's like 9,000 to 3.5.
And they played.
Goose also said same map, but they played train station.
And they EXO played Iron?
5.0 AP.
5.0 AP, gotcha.
And then it was Iron. They played 7DR. I think Goose said 7DR won also with a pretty healthy margin.
Gotcha.
And
seems like
they were finishing up that Foy. They had to reschedule that match.
Oh, did it? Which Foy?
I didn't. Southern Edge. They were playing mid.
Oh, did one of the Sherman group teams crash?
Yeah, they crashed and they had to reschedule.
Gotcha. Damn DMT servers need to get their shit together.
I feel like all the servers, sadly.
JWT does flank around with a Sherman. Does have a Greyhound coming up. Recon plane coming over for JWT. Looks like they are going to get those front two tanks. Let me know if that Greyhound sends out some recon picture and is able to get anything. No, I stand corrected. Never mind. Immediately got taken out.
Yeah, they didn't even get a chance.
2v2. Taco does lose one. They are going to push that one to the north. They did. That Sherman on point is going to take one out. Taco down to 2 tanks. P4 is going to go look for that one close to hard cap. Sherman is going to back up. First shot goes into the P4 up top. They do get a shot out on the Sherman. Sherman shot does ricochet. They are going to take one out. This other Sherman is going to come in and finish it off. And the P4 on point takes out the Sherman. It snuck around. Not the result you'd be wanting for if you were JWT there.
Taco definitely came prepared.
That they did. And looks like we might get a battle. Nope. That P4 is going to move down. Thought we were going to get to see a street battle. Have a Sherman moving on this P4 on this factory. See if he's able to capitalize. Though if he pulls out too far, that P4 on hard cap is going to be able to help his friend out. Oh, he doesn't even go for him. not sure he knows that he is there. This other P4 knows he's there. 2 P4 is able to get across the bridge. Recon plane for JWT does come in. They are going to most likely see that they have the P4 next to them. Shot does go out and hits the one across the water. So they might, yet they are able to get the one, but they are going to get finished off by this other P4 Senpai's body. Absolutely obliterated. Rest in peace, friend. Good lord.
Yeah, after they added the like extra explosion, they always get blown apart now.
Senpai getting or regretting his decision to get out of the tank. This Sherman on map edge, able to sneak around this P4. Perfectly timing it like a Scooby-Doo movie. Sneaking around him. Does miss a shot on a P4 coming across the bridge. Mark does go out. Second shot shatters. First shot does connect for the P4. Does get taken out. "13 minutes left. All 4 P4s are up. One still coming up from HQ. Only one P4 or one Sherman or JWT.
Kind of in the same situation when I joined about 17 minutes ago.
Seems like the week of one-sidedness for the Panzer Division. Hate to say it as we played you Friday, but
Yeah.
does seems a little one-sided. Don't want to. I don't want to rub salt in the wound. Say that now.
That's all good. You're the better team that day. I'll just say that.
we were looking for revenge on that one though. After our loss to you guys in T5, we were out for blood. That's for sure. Doesn't sound like your kid liked me talking about your loss there. Didn't mean to. Sorry to piss her off.
All good. I did have someone watching her, but they had to go, so now I'm doing both.
Yeah, I can really only ref or cast games on Panzer weekends. Otherwise, I'll on the other or on Sherman weekends. I have my daughter. She's at that age where she, if I'm doing this, she wants to do it too. But doesn't make for the best
No.
content or the easiest job. So we'll pull back up the combat scores in time real quick. Point does go contested, but they only have one tank sitting in soft cap.
Yeah, they're ready in the north, but I don't think JWT is going to go north anymore.
Taco taking out P4 right in front of Runes, just waiting for him. Recon plane for Taco does go out. It is going to catch that Sherman out front. Does go into the Sherman. Sherman does miss its shot back. One of the northern P4s come down through pumping station to come up behind those other two Shermans. The Sherman from town center pushes out and is able to take out already injured P4.
Oh, they see each other.
P4 doing some parkour.
Yeah, we were in this situation in our game, and we tried to P-strike each other and failed.
Yes, I remember that. That was one of the highlights of the game for me. So I sat on town center the whole time. Shot does go into the Sherman from behind. They are completely surrounded.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened to me yesterday.
Gotta
Just
wonder.
swap out stage for a goose.
If I had to guess, I wouldn't say that they're going to send out any more Shermans.
There is one. He's limping through ruins.
Probably worried about that initial, that tank that took it out, that one out last time. Taco putting a move marker right on the Sherman that's out right now. JWT recon plane comes in. They may catch that P4 moving down there. Does not look like they will. They are going to kind of dance around each other. Taco recon plane.
He technically could have driven all the way to Canal Crossing uncontested.
If you can get into soft cap in the next 30 seconds.
Oh, we do have one less tank pushing out of middle.
Oh, they do. If I had to guess, those Shermans are going to push over into Canal Crossing and not, they're not going to find anything. Alright, as we cross the last 2 minutes, we'll look at the unofficial combat scores of both teams. Taco tanks taking some shots at each other. This Sherman might be able to get that one P4 that's on the road. If he can spin his gun around.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on.
He hit turret. He's still gonna get it. That is the second time Wolf Dog has left the tank and started to run away from the tank. comes in on the food there. And that will do it. So, Taco, unofficially playing a commanding game against JWT. Do the scores and see how it adds up. But thanks for tuning in. Thanks for joining, Savage. Always a pleasure.
Yeah, just for a second.
Better than nothing. But all right, we will see you guys on the next one.
All right.